My husband's family said I trapped him with pregnancy and the baby isn't his. The DNA results just came back and I'm reading them at Sunday dinner. I got pregnant 2 months after Liam and I started dating. When I told him, he looked terrified for about 5 seconds before breaking into the biggest smile I'd ever seen. We're having a baby, he kept saying, like he couldn't believe it. But when we told his family at Sunday dinner, his mother's fork clattered onto her plate. 2 months? She said, her voice ice cold. That's awfully convenient timing, isn't it? His sister laughed. Not the happy kind, the cruel kind. No one gets pregnant that fast unless they're trying to. I felt my face burn as Liam's entire family stared at me like I'd just confessed to murder. Liam started to defend me, but his mother cut him off. We want a DNA test. If you won't ask for one, we will. The accusations got worse after that. His mother called me a gold digger even though Liam worked retail and I made twice his salary as a nurse. His sister told people at church that I'd baby trapped her brother with someone else's kid. At our courthouse wedding, his mother wore black and cried through the entire ceremony like she was at a funeral. When I was 6 months pregnant, she cornered me in the bathroom at a family gathering. I know what you did, she hissed. You saw a nice boy from a good family and you trapped him. That baby probably isn't even his. I told Liam everything, and he finally snapped. He called his mother that night and said if she wanted a DNA test so badly, fine, we'd do it. When the results prove you wrong, you owe my wife an apology in front of the entire family, he said. She agreed immediately. Too confident, too smug. Our son was born on a Thursday morning, 8 pounds, with Liam's exact nose and chin. The nurse took the DNA swab right there in the hospital, and we sent it off that same day. 3 weeks later, the envelope arrived. I was home alone, exhausted from cluster feeding and diaper changes, and I almost waited for Liam to get home before opening it. But something made me tear it open right there at the kitchen table. The first page confirmed what I already knew. Probability of paternity, 99.9%. Liam was the father. I actually laughed out loud, imagining his mother's face when she heard, but then I flipped to the second page, the genetic screening results we'd paid extra for. That's when everything stopped. There was a section highlighted in yellow. Huntington's disease gene positive. I had to read it 3 times before it sank in. Liam carried the gene for Huntington's, a terminal hereditary disease that destroys your brain and body, usually starting in your 30s or 40s. There's no cure. I grabbed my laptop with shaking hands and started researching. If a parent has the gene, each child has a 50% chance of inheriting it. And if you inherit it, you will get sick. It's not an if, it's a when. I thought about Liam's father who died of complications from a fall when Liam was 19. I thought about his uncle who's in a nursing home at 51 with what they called early onset dementia. I pulled up Liam's brother's Facebook and saw recent posts about unexplained tremors and mood swings at 32. This wasn't a coincidence. This was a pattern they'd all been hiding. When Liam got home, I showed him the results. He went completely white. I don't understand, he kept saying. No one ever told me. I called his mother right then and put her on speaker. Did you know Liam has the Huntington's gene? I asked. The silence stretched so long I thought she'd hung up. Then, who told you that? Her voice was barely a whisper. The DNA test you demanded, I said. The one that proves this baby is 100% your son's. Did you know? She started crying. We didn't want him to worry. His father made us promise never to tell the boys. They might never get symptoms. Some people don't. I felt rage building in my chest. Some people don't. Liam's father died from it. His uncle is dying from it. His brother is already showing symptoms. And now my son has a 50% chance. She begged me not to tell the family. Said it would destroy them. Said they'd kept it secret for good reasons. Sunday dinner at his mother's house. The whole family gathered like she'd requested. She thought we were coming to apologize, to admit I'd been difficult about the DNA test. Instead, I brought copies for everyone. The results are in, I announced, sliding papers across the table. 99.9% match. He's Liam's son, just like I said. His mother's face flooded with relief, but I wasn't done. The test also showed Liam has Huntington's disease. Terminal, hereditary, no cure. I watched the color drain from every face. His father had it. His uncle has it. His brother is showing symptoms. And you all knew. Liam's brother stood up so fast his chair fell over. What? His mother tried to speak, but I cut her off. My son has a 50% chance of inheriting a disease that will kill him, and you all hid it. We're testing him next week, and if he's positive, I'm filing for divorce and suing every single one of you for medical fraud and emotional distress. His mother reached for me, but I was already walking out with my baby in my arms.